Hello and welcome back to a special segment with the Ambassador Sports Network. I'm Dalito Kulamake and I'm here with anchor Jonathan Walden and Shane Dunkley. And today we'll just be talking about March Madness. Selection Sunday just happened this past Sunday and the tournament will begin on Thursday, March 20th. So we'll be giving our thoughts and who we got winning the tournament and our biggest surprise. So Shane, I'll start off with you. Talk to me.
Man, first of all, I got to say this. March Madness, Super Bowl, NBA playoffs, MLB playoffs. This is the best playoffs in sports. No debate.
That's not crazy.
It's way better than the college football play. That sucks. But yeah, March Madness, best playoffs in sports. So this is an exciting time, aside from all the tornadoes and everything. But back to my picks, right? Duke, don't overthink it, guys. America, I'm talking to you, America. Oakwood University, Huntsville, Alabama. Don't overthink it. It's the Duke Blue Devils. They're the best team in the field, and I have them beating the Michigan State Spartans in the final. I also have Florida going far, and I have Houston going far too. I like that defense. I like their coach. Just a team you do not want to play against. So but in total, I got Duke going to the Final Four. I got Michigan State, Florida, and I got Duke and Michigan State duking it out in the national championship.
So regardless of Cooper Flagg's ankle, you think he's going to be good to go?
But let me tell you this, right? Duke is beyond Cooper Flagg. These aren't the days, the tail end days of Coach K, where you got Zion and all these super teams, and there's no structure. Like these
that is true.
We go back to the night. No offense, but we're going back to the '90s, the white boy days, where it's just fundamentals. That's what wins championships, man, and that's why I believe this team is winning it all. Man. In April.
I don't know. They're a little too young for me. John, what do you think?
What you got? Shane said, don't overthink it. Mm-hmm. I have the Auburn Tigers taking it home this March.
That's not crazy.
You can't go wrong with Janai Broome, Tahad Pettiford. You got Chad Baker. Mm-hmm. They're all averaging, Janai's averaging 18 points, 10 rebounds. And their team chemistry is really out the roof.
He's been nice all year.
Yeah, all year. He might be NCAA all tournament. That you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was first team All-American.
Yeah, little bit of a hothead though. Not gonna lie.
He is a hothead. We're gonna get it under control this March though. Mm-hmm. But I have who do I have going far? I have Alabama going far, and I think they'll be going up against them in the championship. I got an Alabama
Civil War championship.
Yeah, I got an Alabama rivalry classic.
Iron Ball championship.
Alabama.
Yes, sir,
SEC sweep.
Yes, sir, I do.
SEC.
I got Florida. I got my Final Fours looking like Auburn, Florida, Alabama, and I think it is.
Was Tennessee up there?
No, Tennessee.
Not Tennessee. Was it Houston?
I can't remember.
Was it Houston?
Who was it? I cannot remember.
It's always that one team.
Yeah, I can't remember. But I think it was all. Yeah, okay. That's just it. That's
SEC sweep.
Don't overthink it, baby. That's it.
I can't be mad at that. But I do have to disagree with both of you guys.
Wait, one more thing. I don't think it's really going to be a lot of Cinderella stories this year. That's why I got mainly 1 and 2 seeds in my Final Four. Hey, it's March. We've all seen what goes down in March, so it could be anything that happens.
That's what I was going to say. First of all, I disagree with you guys. Duke, I feel like they're too young personally. Cooper Flagg's leaving. This is just a recurring theme with Duke since them 2015 days. They won the championship with Justice Winslow and all them. And Auburn's a veteran team, but I just don't think they have enough when it comes to who they're about to run into.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about this squad right here. Mm-hmm. The Florida Gators, best team in the country.
Come on.
Them Florida Gators, best team in the country.
You know who I got.
We're not trying to hear that. The SEC has 16 teams in the conference, right? 14 of those 16 teams are in the tournament, right?
So you're talking about the same Florida Gators team. Let me get this straight, right? You're talking about the same Florida Gators team that lost to, I know we're not supposed to be biased, but my Georgia Bulldogs,
listen,
not more than 2 weeks ago, 88-83.
Listen.
Okay.
Georgia's nice, right?
Yeah.
Georgia's nice. Mm-hmm. They have a tough freshman, too. They're nice. But look, Florida in the SEC tournament, let me tell you what they did. The SEC that put 14 out of the 68 teams in the tournament, 14 of those teams are SEC. That's the most from any conference this year.
Right.
That might be a record all
is.
time. Yeah, I knew it was. But look, Florida ran through the SEC tournament, including beating Alabama 104-82 in the semifinals, the game before the championship, and then they beat Tennessee to win the SEC tournament. Let me tell you, Walter Clayton Jr., first team AP All-American, SEC tournament MVP, first team All-SEC, the hardest conference in basketball this year.
True.
And he was the tournament MVP. He was first team. He's leading this Florida Gator squad, and he's not alone. He has help. Alex Condon, Will Richard. You know, they're different makers for that Florida squad. Florida's going to win it all this year. I don't see any Cinderella runs happening like 2018 Loyola, 2022 St. Peter's, 2023 Florida Atlantic. I don't see any of those happening this year. This is going to be a top-heavy year we're going to see in March Madness. And in my Final Four, I have Auburn versus Florida, and then I have Alabama versus Tennessee.
All SEC.
All SEC. And then I got Tennessee. I got Alabama versus Florida in the championship, and
I think I actually have Alabama versus Houston.
versus Houston.
Okay.
Yeah, Florida's just gonna win it all.
But let me ask you this. Let me ask y'all this. How much do you think that has to do with the randomness of the SEC and their play style, right? You know, so all these SEC teams, all these conferences have different play styles. The Big Ten, you know, the post-up game, you know, 1990s, you know. SEC, you got the more modern style of play. ACC, kind of the same thing. How much do you think that has to do with the play style that the SEC does? Because you run into a team that can shoot just as well as you, Cinderella, I don't know. Yeah. You know, you run into a team that can do the same things and y'all aren't hitting shots. You can't go to the big and play this bully ball all of a sudden. You know, that's not how it works.
And that's and that's really why I believe Florida is the best team in the country, because in March Madness, the way how it is, it's one game. You got to bring your best or you're going home. That's why we see so many Cinderella runs. That's why we see so many teams who we didn't expect to be good and go on a run in the tournament, because they're just on that hot streak.
Yeah.
Florida's going to shut all that down.
Amen.
It don't matter who it is. It doesn't matter who it is. Auburn, Alabama, St. John's, Arkansas, Florida is going to win the national championship in March Madness.
Honestly, I pick Auburn over them. But you know, okay, whatever.
Auburn doesn't want to see Florida. And let me tell y'all about a
Florida
surprise.
doesn't want to see
Let me
Auburn.
tell y'all about a surprise team right here.
What's up?
UC San Diego.
Who?
UC San Diego.
UC
UC San Diego.
That's in San Diego, like California.
I would assume so. UC San Diego. They played Michigan. Look, I know you may not heard of them. This is their first year ever being in the NCAA tournament. But look, they're on a 15-game win streak. Went 30-4 on the year. And look, I hope I'm saying his name right. Aniwani Todd Jones leads them in points, rebounds, assists, blocks. I'm trying to tell you.
Hey,
They can go out and upset Michigan, and if there is a team to make that Cinderella
Janai
run,
Broom leads them in points, assists, rebounds, blocks.
hey, I'm just saying UC San Diego is going to be a surprising team.
Amen.
Don't be surprised if they are that Cinderella team, but they'll probably just beat Michigan, you know, and then
You know
go
my
on their way.
surprise. You already know my surprise.
Georgia.
You know, them dogs. And I'm not just saying that to say that. This team, like Florida and all the other SEC teams, is just random, great offense. You know, we could put up 100 points in a heartbeat. You know, it's just our defense, you know, or their defense, you know, they struggle and, you know, we can't keep up with the top teams. But
It's true. I think y'all would do a little something, beat Gonzaga, and then go on your way.
now that's a tough draw. But, you know, if we could get past Gonzaga, we're good. You know, like I could see this
We're
team
good.
making the Sweet 16.
You're not
Yeah.
good.
No. So who would beat us though? In short, who would beat us after Gonzaga? So
I believe y'all will play Houston.
we could beat Houston.
No, y'all
I'd rather play Houston than
What are you
Gonzaga.
talking about?
You know, Houston, they don't move me. You know, they play
You
what?
just said at the beginning of the show you like their defense.
I do, but they don't move me though. I love their defense.
They
I
don't
love
move
their
you.
at all. You know, Gonzaga scares me. That's a name brand. Houston, you know, they're an annual choke artist. You know, so they don't move me.
Same can be said about Gonzaga.
Gonzaga's made the championship though. They've been seconds away from winning the championship.
This is not that same Gonzaga team with Drew
Of course,
Timmy,
but-
Chet Holmgren,
Why you-
Jalen Suggs.
But they're
What about
coached though.
UConn? What about UConn?
Nah, UConn's done.
UConn run is over.
Yeah,
Defending champs back-to-back.
Donovan Clingan went to the league. Stephon Castle went to the league.
Yeah.
Dan Hurley just hasn't
true.
coached the squad to defender three-peat. Like,
It's true.
it's just a year where three-peats, they're just not happening anymore. We saw what
team-
happened with the Chiefs. No three-peat.
Yeah.
UConn, no three-peat. Three-peats just don't happen anymore. This is not your grandpa's 90s and 80s Lakers and Bulls that used to run the league.
Yo, why are we catching strays?
I don't know, bro.
But I want y'all to keep your eye out for Texas Tech, baby.
Texas Tech?
That's not crazy.
Texas Tech, baby. Them Texas Tech Raiders.
It's not crazy.
Guess who went there? Patrick Mahomes.
Patty-
Texas
Patty
Tech
Mahomes.
Nothing to do with
Raiders
basketball.
alumni.
Shout out
Patrick
Patrick
Mahomes,
Mahomes.
That has
baby.
nothing to do
But
with
no,
basketball.
Real is real. Texas Tech is always makes that little run they do in March, so we're gonna have to keep an eye out for them. They are the 3 seeds. So. Hey,
Remember that run they made a while back with
Yeah,
Culver?
it's Jared Culver.
Mm,
Now,
it's true,
they
man.
lost to Virginia.
I
team.
could have sworn he was
They
going to be an
can,
NBA
they
star.
can possibly down the stretch if they meet them. They can probably upset the Florida Gators,
Let's
baby.
stop it.
I can
Let's
see
stop
that.
it.
Hey,
Let's
I
stop
can
it.
see that too, baby.
Let's stop it. Let's stop it. It can be your Raider, your Pager, or it could be your favorite, whatever. Raider. Florida going all the way.
Hey, man.
Florida going all the way. Take us home, Shane.
Hey, well, thank y'all for joining us for this segment. Let us know in the comments section who y'all got winning the national championship and who your 4 teams are for the Final Four. Thank y'all for having us as always. Go Dogs, and yeah, all right. And
Wait, one more thing.
yeah,
I wish our team, Oakland University, could be in it, baby.
facts, man.
Ambassadors,
Man,
baby.
Hey, we gonna make a run in our tournament next year.
Facts. someday.
NAIA. Watch.
Definitely. But thank y'all. Y'all have a good day.
Thank you for watching the Ambassador Sports Network. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and tap that bell so you're notified every time we post.